Does my makeup look crazy? I tried a new foundation. I think it's too dark, so if it looks crazy, ignore it. So this weekend we had our first snowfall in Chicago, so obviously I am going all in on my Christmas list now. I am so ready for Christmas. I've done most of my holiday shopping for my entire family already, so obviously I had to give them ideas for me. My drink of choice today is a matcha. I literally have been craving one, and I made this one, and it's toasted marshmallow, and it is so good. This is the first time. Normally I just eyeball everything when I make a matcha, but this time I decided to actually follow a recipe, and honestly, I don't know why I never follow a recipe. I'm always like, when I make a matcha, it doesn't taste as good. Yeah, probably because you put way too much matcha powder in it, and then it's kind of gross. So I will say though, one thing about my list is I try to do a lot of stuff because my mom likes it when I'm surprised and I don't know exactly what I'm getting. And also, if there's anything I super duper need, I am working like a full-time job, so I'll literally just go buy it myself. So these are things that I want, but you know, maybe I'm not willing to spend the money on it myself, but I still do really want it, so yeah. So first thing, I want these. I think these are so cute. They're these mango, like Mary Jane, super small heel shoes, and I think they'd be great for work because I don't have any really awesome work shoes because I used to walk to work before they shut down all my bridges and everything. But so I used to walk 1.5 miles, so my shoes had to be like comfortable sneakers. Like I had to be able to walk a while in them, and now I don't need that, but I do need the little heel strap because I still do have to go like up the stairs and stuff, like for the train, and I still have to walk a little ways from the train to work, but not 1.5 miles. So I think these are super cute, and I'm obsessed with this burgundy color right now. But these are like burgundy, but they're more on the purpley plum side rather than like the red side. I think they're so cute. And also I know that Target has some, and I think they're on Amazon too because they're Cushionaire, I think is what it's called, and they're white, black, red, navy, bunch of different colors, and I just think they're so cute. So, and then also from Mango, one of these little purses. They're in the same burgundy color. If you can't tell, I literally love this color, but they're in the same burgundy color because right now I have like one purse and I wear it all the time, and it was like $20 from Amazon, so it wouldn't suck to have another option that maybe is a little bit more expensive, but it isn't super expensive, but it isn't, you know, an Amazon purse. But I think these are so cute, and they're very simple and plain. I love this like oval style bag. I think I like the oval one more, but I also love the like whatever this other one is, the other style. I think it's so cute, and I love the gold detailing too. So, and then next it's kind of in like this like bath and body kind of section. So I've been watching a lot of Liv DiMartino. I've been watching her YouTube videos, and she talks about this Lush, what's it called? The Lush like Super Milk Hair like leave-in conditioner, and I've been looking for a new leave-in conditioner because obviously, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but the water in Chicago is so hard, and so my hair is so dead, so I've been needing a leave-in conditioner. She just seems like she has like really like nice healthy hair, so I'll do anything. And also everything from Lush smells good, so like honestly anything from Lush would also be great. They have their bath like body wash kind of like, or like the body wash, like I don't know what they're called, like the body wash jellies I think they are, and those are also like, I don't know, those are cute. I want those too. I have the Saltaire serum deodorant, and I think it's in the Santal Bloom. It's the tan lid, and then also I have had the beach coconut one, but I really want to try the saltwater vanilla one because I like having aluminum free deodorant, and this one's an AHA one, but normal natural deodorants, I'm just not really in a great place where I can go through the phase of like doing the crossover. I'm not ready to do the natural deodorant detox at the moment, but if you do use natural deodorant, I will say the Salt and Stone, it's the Hinoki, and I don't know, it's like the greenish one. That one smells so good. But yeah, so I want the saltwater vanilla serum deodorant, and then also the body butter. And then the next thing, again with like the hair, my hair being dead, I need a new shampoo and conditioner, maybe hopefully something to help. The Way Duo. My roommate in college had this, and so when I moved to Chicago and I would like go home and visit, I would just use her shampoo and conditioner, and she had these, and they smell so good. I'm not even kidding, they smell so good, and they made my hair feel so nice. But I don't know if it was because there was soft water, and I think it was probably a mix of both, but they smell so good, and they're a little pricier. I think it's $64 for the set, so it's not something I would normally spend money on, but I mean, it's something I would get use out of. I would literally use them till the bottle's gone, so I think it would be a good gift to get me, or get someone else if that's, yeah. Next, okay, I am an Aquaphor user. I literally love my Aquaphor. This is my current one, but it has to be this one. It can't be the lip balm size because I think the formula is different. So this 1.75 ounce or the giant one are the only ones that I like, but this one is almost gone. I'm starting to have to fight it to get it out, and I have one of these at work too, and that one is also even harder to get it out of, so I want like 8 of these. So put that on my list. I need more of those. And then also in this kind of category, the Fleur like hair and body mist in the heavy cream scent, because I heard it's like kind of like a marshmallowy vanilla scent, and that's just right up my alley. I think it'd smell good. Next is the L'Occitane almond shower oil. This is another thing my roommate back home had, and it smelled so good. I'm like, I literally need it. It smells so good. So that is on my list. It's a little pricey for a shower oil like that, but honestly, I literally think it's worth it because it smells so good. Okay, hold on. Sorry if the camera angle's a little weird. My camera just died, so I have to plug it in. So, okay, so for me, I use the Julia Has a Gun, not a perfume. That is my favorite perfume. It smells so good. If you haven't smelled it, I definitely recommend it. I use it most of the time, but I've always been someone who doesn't buy full-size perfumes because I like to switch it up a lot, and that's when I bought the full size up. But I don't know, I think I'm kind of ready to switch it up a little bit, like maybe not forever, but for like a month or so. So I'm asking for the Dossier advent calendar, and even if I don't use it like as an advent calendar, I think it'd be fun to have all the little scent minis. So, and then the Tangle Teaser hairbrush. I am a very firm lover of the wet brush. I've used the wet brush for years. It's like the only thing that will work for me. And a couple years ago, or a while ago, I got the Tangle Teaser. I think it was right around when it first came out, and it was like very hard. And it was like, it really hurt my like scalp to use. But I heard that it's changed since then, and people who use the wet brush say that they won't go back to the wet brush because they love the Tangle Teaser so much. So I'm hoping it's changed since the last time I got it, but I really would like to try it. And I don't know if you can see, but I collect vinyl records, and so, well, I don't collect them, but I definitely like having them, and I love music, albums, everything, so I always am asking for albums. This year, kind of my big ones, I want Sam Fender's People Watching Deluxe, Jamis Marriott, Don't Tell the Dog. Those are some of my favorite albums right now. I still don't have the Inhaler, It Won't Always Be Like This. I don't know why, but I just don't have it. We want Fontaine's Their Romance EP. Fontaine's DC, their romance album. That's just not one I have. And then also I loved Sam Barber's album that came out last year towards the end of the year. So literally any album I like. I'm so obsessed with all kinds of music, so any album I'll be happy with, really. Next thing, so I am obsessed with candles. I love having candles. Since I live in an apartment, sometimes my apartment can smell weird since all the air comes out of this one vent. So sometimes I can smell like when people are cooking, and I'm in a no smoking building, but sometimes people smoke and I can smell the smoke. So it's nice to have candles around, but the issue is that even with like single wick candles, sometimes they just don't burn all the way across, and then I feel like there's so much wasted wax, or it's just such a hassle to get them to burn like all the way. So I want a candle warmer so maybe I don't have to like feel like I have to have it on for hours or whatever. And a lot of my candles, the wicks fall in, and I don't know why that happens. And this one is a lamp, so it kind of like doubles. So it's not just a candle warmer at all, it's gonna be like a cute little lamp. Dual purpose. Ever since I moved to Chicago, I've been obsessed with Dachshunds, and I've never really wanted one before, but recently something about them has been speaking to me, and I think they're so cute, and everything everything right now has wiener dogs on it, and I think that they are so cute. So I found this ring holder. It's just from Amazon. I think it's like 13 bucks or something, and it's just a little Dachshund and he's so cute. So I think it would look so cute on my desk. So, and the next thing, these have been blowing up with all of the Labubus. People are talking about these little Lababas, I call them, but they're these little sheep keychains, and I think they are so cute. And I saw them when I was in Scotland, and I was like, I just don't really want to spend 15 pounds on one, but now I'm totally regretting it. And I think the ones with the little like flat caps are so cute. So imagine one of those little burgundy purses with a little sheep keychain on it. So cute. And then I just need some new sweaters. I think most of these are from ASOS. I'll put all the ones that are on my list on the screen. I think most of them are ASOS. One that I really want, it doesn't have to be from ASOS, but I want like a mock neck black sweater with like wide sleeves like this, kind of like where they're not like, you know. I really want a sweater like that. That's kind of like my main sweater goal for this year. And then a sweat set. I've really been obsessed with like camo print lately, and I'm worried that that's kind of just gonna be like a little phase trend that's going on. But I do think the camo ones are super cute. I really like the ones from Comfort and also Abercrombie, but I also just want like a navy one, maybe a black one, maybe like a dark green. I tend to wear dark colors, so anything dark colored would be great. But yeah, just a sweat set, because I do travel a lot, so I think it's nice and cozy for that, but also you still feel put together because you're like wearing the set. I don't know. And then I also want a new bathrobe, because around my apartment I just wear shorts and a t-shirt, like pajamas all the time. And at my parents' house I have a robe, but it's from middle school. It's Victoria's Secret pink, and it's like a Christmas one, and I just want a white fluffy robe just to wear around my apartment, because I do kind of shower in the afternoonish time. Like I don't really shower at night or in the morning, so just being able to kind of chill in my robe after my shower, I think that would really increase my quality of life, to be honest. So, and then Carhartt and 47, I think they just came out with a collab for these hats for sports teams and stuff. And so obviously I'm from Minnesota. I have Twins hat, I have a Vikings hat, but I don't have a Wild hat. And so I really want the Carhartt black Wild hat. I think it looks so cute, and it's very sleek, and it's also subtle, so it's like still showing team spirit, but it's not screaming like Minnesota Wild, because the Wild are red and green, so sometimes it is kind of hard to wear that color. And I don't have any black hats. I've never been to a Wild game in Minnesota. I've only been to a Wild game in Chicago, and I've been to Blackhawks games that just aren't Wild related, but I just think that's funny. But I do definitely want the Wild hat, and they're coming in March, so what better way to prepare than to get a new Wild hat. And then the next thing, this is kind of random, but okay, I'm sure I've said it before, but obviously if you don't know me, I studied in London, and I love everything about London. I love London, but I miss Percy Pigs so much. And obviously Target sells Percy Pigs now, but they just sell the original ones, and I like the Percy and Friends, and then also like the Percy Tales, like the sour ones. So I really want the sour Percy Pigs, but they're really hard to get a hold of, so I just want normal Percy Pig. They just bring me back to literally the best time ever. Eating them, it feels nostalgic for some reason, and I love them. So Percy Pigs are on my list. Next is a big thing that I want. It's one of these shark vacuums, but it has a self-cleaning like brush roll, so your hair doesn't get wrapped up in the brush when you're vacuuming. The worst part about vacuuming is when the brush stops rolling and then you have to cut all the hair. I just think that's gross. Even if it is just me living here and I know it's my hair, for some reason it icks me out. Like, the same thing happens when I have to clean out the shower drain. Like, I just think it's so disgusting for some reason. So this one doesn't have that, but I obviously don't know where I'm living next year, if there's gonna be carpet, all that kind of stuff. So I'm waiting to see, but I do really want this at some point. Another big item I want is an espresso machine, because I have an espresso and I have a Keurig, but I love my espresso drinks. I love my lattes, I love a cappuccino, but My Nespresso is starting to die on me. I wake up in the morning, I don't know if it's gonna brew a cup of coffee or not, so I think it is time to get something else, but I don't want another Nespresso because I've only had this one for about a year and it's died on me 4 times. Like one time the little spindle inside stopped spinning and it wasn't pulling any water. I just have had so many issues with it where I just want something different. And so I really want the Breville one. I want one that grinds the beans like in it, so I don't have to have the machine and the grinder. I just want it all in one. My mom has the Breville one. I have the Breville one at work and I love it. But the Ninja one also looks interesting, but again, this is something that I would probably just ask for money towards rather than just asking for the whole machine because it is expensive. So it's probably just gonna come down to what I decide in the moment. I have time to do research and all that. So next thing is the Architectural Digest like magazine subscription. At some point I do want to buy a house, like an older home, and I want to renovate it. I can really customize it and make it me, and I love older houses that have some of that historic charm, and so I think AD kind of has a good mix of that, and so I just love looking at that. I'm obsessed with watching their like celebrity home tours on YouTube right now, so add that magazine to my list. These are kind of random things, but I want oil and vinegar bottles just because I feel like I use them a lot and I am always digging through my cupboard to get them, so I think some cute way where I can keep them out on my counter but not have it look like I left stuff out on my counter. I want some of those. But I use oil and vinegar like I use salt and pepper. And I guess going along with that, I do want new salt and pepper shakers because I have the McCormick ones. So they come in like a little glass thing and you think you should be able to reuse them and then you can't. So I've been having to like soak them in water to pull it off and refill. But I think just getting ones that are actually supposed to be able to be refilled would be amazing. And then I want some new vases, maybe 1 or 2. One of my roommates had that purse one, like the purse ones that people get like Aperol Spritz in, and that one is so cute. So maybe something like that, or there's some cute ones at Anthro. Those ones are kind of pricey, but I have one vase right now and it's like mint green, but I got it in like a box and I didn't pick it. It kind of came as like a free gift, but yeah, it's mint green and I would never pick mint green, and that's for a reason. Because I used to have one of those teal 2000s rooms. So, and if you can't tell by my room, I don't really have like a mint green anywhere. I have baby blue, but that's like it. I really want like UGG boots. I don't really care which ones. I mean, I'm probably just gonna see what they have on Nordstrom Rack and put those on my list. I do want the mini ones. I don't know if I want the minis or the ultra minis, but I want some Uggs because right now I have the Golden Star like clog ones. I love these. They're so cute and they're so comfy. But in the winter when I wear them, obviously they're like clogs. So if I walk in the snow, I kick the snow to the back of my shoe and then it kind of is like, I would have been better off just wearing sneakers. So I want Uggs. I want boots. They don't even have to be UGG brand, I don't think. Like I could literally go to like TJ Maxx and get, if they have boots like that, I think I'd be okay with that. So, and then the last thing, so I need new slippers. And I don't know if you guys remember having like slipper shoes, but I think I want some like that. These are the slippers I have right now. They're just like the UGG fluffy ones that like with the strap. I don't ever wear the strap. But these ones, they had their moment. I got them at Costco, I think, for like 40 bucks or something a while ago. But as you can see, they've definitely been through it. They're just very worn. And I brought these with me to London. I got them before that. So they gotta be 4 or 5 years old. They've been through it, but I think that's the last thing. I know I have a lot of stuff on my list, but I'm still building it because I do like to have lots of options. So if there's anything that you're thinking, oh my god, you need this, let me know because I will probably add it to my list because I love adding things. So yeah, that's all. Love you, bye.